Hello everybody, welcome to the Daily Cut. It's your boy C-H-A-R-L-I-E, Charlie, the only light skin you'll ever see, there will ever be and will only be. And today I'll be jumping right to the matters at hand. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Kenyans for us having a peaceful election, holding a peaceful election, and it's been an election period, and all of us held a very peaceful election after and during the elections, and that was something positive, and I would like to commend Kenyans for that. We really do appreciate. But today I'll be talking matters integrity. By the time integrity, and what do I mean? Integrity in terms of the electoral boundaries commission, electoral body boundary commission. I don't know, Iebc, whatever, potato tomato. The integrity of the chairperson, because I can remember during the year 2017 we held an election, and the courts nullified the elections because of matters integrity. And in the year 2022 there's a possibility the election might be nullified, because I can remember 4 of the commissioners were not comfortable with the results. First of all, they questioned the integrity of the results, because I can remember it's supposed to be 100%. That's a thing. One thing you're supposed to know. How can it move from 100% to 100.01%? And according to me, that's a big sign, first of all. But before we start talking about its integrity, let's first check out the videos of the commissioner speaking about the results, first of all.
Tabu hayaingiani. Ni vipi unaweza kusema umepata asilimia 100.01? Sote tulienda shule, na tukiangalia 0.01, ukiangalia katika valid votes, hiyo ni kura 1140. Hizo kura, tukiangalia jinsi mchakato umeendelea, ni kura nyingi sana ambazo zinaweza kuleta tofauti. Sasa sisi tumesema yale makosa kama hayo hatukuhusishwa. Kwa hivyo
wanne hao, Juliana Cherera, Francis Wanderi, Justus Nyang'aya na Irene Masit, wakiweka pamoja asilimia ya kura zilizozolewa na kila mwaniaji: 50.49 ya Ruto, 48.85 za Raila, 0.44 ya George Wajackoya na 0.23 ya David Mwaure, wakisema jumla hiyo haikuwa sawa.
The results of the presidential election held in August 9, 2022, declared and announced by Mr. Wafula Chebukati on August 15, 2022, belonged to himself and do not represent the declaration and announcement by Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. The Commission has to process the results before they are declared and announced by the chairperson.
Makamishna hao wakisema japo walihusika katika kutangaza matokeo ya fomu 34A, Chebukati aliweka siri shughuli ya kuweka pamoja matokeo ya kura kutoka maeneo bunge.
We announced the results from several constituencies, all of us, and all the members of the commission. And once that is done, it was going to the back end. What we are saying that back end was the privacy of Chebukati, not the rest of the commissioners.
These are the final results. That's what he told us. And then we asked, how about some of the issues that the political parties had raised? And he said that, I will deal with that. And he never dealt with that. These issues that political parties were raising from the floor of the tallying center were important and needed not to have been disregarded. Now, these are the issues that we were answering. Where then did those issues go in the context of the final tally of the result that you are going to mention? This is our problem.
Kando na hayo, Swala jingine ibuka ambalo sasa mahakama ya upeo inatarajiwa kutoa mwongozo ni je, kura halali zinajumuisha kura zilizokataliwa? Na ikiwa ni hivyo, je, katika uchaguzi huu itaathiri vipi jumla ya asilimia? Kwani katika fomu 34C iliyotumika kumtangaza Ruto kama mshindi, asilimia za kura hizi haikunakiliwa. Idadi tu ya kura 113,614 ikiwekwa kwenye cheti hicho.
Unless demonstrated otherwise, we all know that the percentage is essentially a fraction of a whole number. Hence, if, for example, the 7.17 million valid votes cast in favor of the winning candidate, as declared and announced by Mr. Chebukati, translates to 50.49%, then it was 50.49 of what?
Malalamishi ya makamishna hawa sasa yakitarajiwa kuwa kati ya maswala yatakayowasilishwa mahakamani endapo kesi ya kupinga matokeo itawasilishwa mbele ya mahakama.
You've checked out the video and you've seen the reactions of the commissioners because okay, you've seen their reaction. Let's move past that. What if the courts nullify the election? Will we as a country or Kenyans expect this guy to give us the correct information? Those are the questions we're supposed to be asking ourselves. How can we trust this guy again? Will he be overseeing another election? If he will be overseeing another election, how do you expect him to give us the right information again? And okay, the other question: why should we trust Chebukati right now? Why should we? Because he has proven he's incompetent. Okay, let me say this: the first time we can call it. There's no room for mistake. At the end of the day, this is a commission that is tasked a job after every 5 years. How can you be incompetent again? So the question is, how can we trust him with another election? What if the courts nullify the elections? Because there's a probability the courts are going to nullify the elections. Because how can you move from 100% to 100.01%? Because according to me, that's okay. My goodness, I'm super pissed off with this guy, Chebukati, literally because they're incompetent. Right now, we are supposed to be moving forward as a country. The money that's being, if the courts nullify the elections, the funding that's supposed to be injected for another election to be held, that's a lot. As a country, economically, you're not moving forward in the elections. If Chebukati is the guy who's going to be holding another elections. Apart from that, if you watched the video of Chebukati announcing the results, this guy was super nervous. Either way, let me show you the video. You tell me from your own point of view, because at my own point of view, this guy was super nervous. Check out the video.
Good evening. We have walked the journey of ensuring that Kenyans get a free, fair, and credible.
Check out the video. Literally, this guy is sweating. Literally sweating, and he's not comfortable giving out. Okay, that's up to Chebukati. Maybe that day he was going through something, but literally, this guy wasn't comfortable giving out the information because he knew he wasn't giving out the right information. I have credibility about whatever I'm talking about because the percentage speaks out loud for me and for us as Kenyans in general. Either way, if the courts, the question I'm asking myself, why didn't Chebukati listen to his fellow commissioners? Right now the commissioners are coming out and saying they were not agreeing with whatever he was talking about. Why? The question is why didn't Chebukati agree with his fellow commissioners? That's one thing we're supposed to be asking ourselves. Was he threatened? Was he bribed? Those are the questions, because one thing I know about the country, the country we live in, Kenya, we have embraced corruption in a certain level that we can't even have the right things and the right information out there. Either way, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Me, I'm just airing out my voice because this is a platform for me giving out my voice and other people's opinion, because literally I'm not talking about this on my own point of view. Several people have asked me to talk about this. Either way, if the courts nullify the elections, will Chebukati be the person overseeing the election? Will he be the person in charge? And how will we be able to trust him again if he has failed us twice? How are we going to trust him? That's the big question we're supposed to be asking ourselves. Either way, it's been your boy Kama Kawaida. And don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that there's something happening in the Daily Cup. Don't forget to leave a comment, share. I will really appreciate your support, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this thing. It's been your boy Kama Kawaida, CHARLIE. Boom!